Hey! Welcome to She Recaps. Today, I'll be recapping a 2022 film called Prey, which is part of the Predator franchise. Feel free to like and subscribe to support me, and comment your thoughts below. The movie begins 300 years before the first Predator movie takes place. The story mainly revolves around Naru, a young female warrior of the Comanche tribe, and Naru's struggles to fight off an alien creature called Predator who comes to attack her tribe and other animals. The Comanche are a Native American tribe from the Great Plains of the United States dating back to the 18th century in September of 1719. Somewhere in the northern Great Plains, Naru, a young Comanche woman trained as a healer, dreams of becoming a great hunter like her brother Tabay. She sneaks off to go hunting for a deer and encounters a bear trap. While tracking deer with her dog Sari, she witnesses the arrival of a thunderbird in the sky. The bird is actually a spaceship that drops off the fearful extraterrestrial known as the Predator. Naru views that the red streak is a sign telling her brother it's time for her to participate in Katamia. The Katamia is a rite of passage for someone to become a warrior or hunter. Later, Naru is with her mother Aruka and discusses the orange datsia, the flower used for medicinal purposes that makes the body extremely cold. While out collecting more tatsuya, Naru learns from Itzy and Hupi that Puhi was taken by a lion and that they are going to rescue him. Tabi and the aggressive Wasabe are among the group that goes in search of a tribal man who has been captured by a mountain lion. Tabi allows Naru to come along due to her tracking and medicinal skills. They manage to find the injured Puhi right away, but Naru immediately senses that something is off as the tracks she has located do not belong to a lion or a bear as the others believe. As the group carries Puhi away, Tabi decides to split to look for the lion. Naru finds a skinned snake and strange inhuman tracks and leads to look for Tabay, while Wasabe sends Pocket to follow her. Then the three of them unite and go together to hunt the mountain lion. Based on Naru's skill, they make a trap to catch the mountain lion. At the same time, the mountain lion attacks Paka and kills him. She manages to trap the lion but falls and strikes her head after being distracted by a burst of light. Tabi takes her home and returns to finish off the wounded and weakened lion from her attack. Tabi kills the lion and earns respect and recognition from the Comanche chief and the rest of the tribe. Naru tells Tabi that the footprints they saw there aren't from a bear, there's something else out there. The next day she leaves home with Sari to find the creature and hunt it down. She continues her journey in search of it. During this time the Predator scours the plains and kills minor animals to fill its bloodlust. Naru finds hints and traces of it and decides to attach a rope to her tomahawk to make hunting easier. She later encounters skinned bisons in a field and finds a cigar left by someone next to it. After which, the Predator comes along and finds it. Naru's new weapon is put to the test when she falls into quicksand and pulls herself out. During this time the Predator observes other hunters and collects the skulls of other predatory species and senses someone's arrival. Naru eventually encounters a bear and proceeds to hunt it, but she is unable to do so due to her lack of experience in hunting. Sari distracts the grizzly bear to save her when the bear comes to attack her. The bear chases her into the beaver dam and knocks her down. Suddenly Naru sees the Predator overpowering the bear and killing it. She quickly escapes from there. She eventually meets Wasabe and the rest of the gang along the way. They tell her that Tabe is looking for her elsewhere and that they have come to take her back home. She refuses to go with them and they beat and tie her up. At this point the Predator arrives and attacks Wasabe and kills him. Then the rest of the group try to fight it, but they are also brutally killed by the creature. Naru and Itzy try to run away from him, but he catches and kills Itzy while running. While running to escape, Naru's foot accidentally gets caught in a bear trap. The creature sees that she is no longer a threat and leaves. She is later captured by the French voyageurs. They take her to their place. Naru awakens and discover that she is in a cage in the voyageurs' camp. One of the Frenchmen, named Raphael, reveals that he can speak Comanche and asks Naru if she knows about the Predator which they have been hunting for some time. She refuses to answer once she realizes that they have been the ones skinning the bison and leaving them behind. The lead voyager, identified as Big Beard, reveals that they have also captured Tabi and tortured him to get Naru to speak. The voyagers tie them up to use as a bait to lure the predator out, though Naru points out that the predator only attacks those that pose a physical threat or danger to them. The predator arrives there and proceeds to kill all the voyagers while Naru and Tabi use the opportunity to escape. Tabi goes to get his horse back, and after fighting the Frenchmen and killing them, Naru rescues Siri from their camp. Raphael, who lost his leg to the predator, arrives and asks Naru for medical help. In return, he offers to teach her how to use his flintlock pistol. Naru gives Raphael some Tatsuya, and just then the predator arrives. The predator was unable to see him because Tatsuya had cooled down his body. Naru realizes that the creature sees based on body temperature. When predator accidentally steps on Raphael, the creature realizes that he is not dead and promptly kills him. The predator nearly kills Sari with its homing device from its helmet but is saved by Tabi. He and Naru team up to fight the predator. During the battle, the predator turns invisible and brutally kills Tabi while Naru escapes from the creature and runs away. Naru makes a plan once she sees Big Beard, the last surviving voyager who had previously tortured Tabi. She knocks him out and severs his legs. Naru decided to slyly use him as a bait in order to attract the predator. She lowers her body temperature by eating Tatsuya flowers, and then she makes him shoot at her, but there is no bullet in that rifle. The predator hears the noise and comes there. The alien sees based on body heat, so the creature couldn't see her because she had eaten a flower that lowered her body temperature. When the creature kills him, she sneaks up from behind and blasts him in the head with the flintlock pistol, knocking the creature's mask off and stealing it, and runs deep into the woods. To prepare for a final showdown, she uses the creature's own weapon to set traps against it. Naru attacks the predator by jumping from the top of the tree. She and the creature stage a massive battle, during which she cuts off one of the predator's arms, causing the creature to bleed out. Using all of her knowledge of the creature, Naru tricks the predator into the same mud pit she had fallen into earlier, and then uses the creature's mask to turn its own projectile weapon against it, having the mask aim straight at his head, causing his weapon to shoot and kill him. Naru severs its head and paints her face with its glowing blood. She brings the predator's head to the tribe along with the flintlock pistol. The tribe honors her and takes pride in the remarkable victory of a young girl. During the credits, Comanche illustrations retell Naru's adventure, ending with the reveal that more predator ships arrive later. Wonder that means? Thanks for watching. Please like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe to see more.